Bill Hewlett and David Packard graduated with degrees in electrical engineering from Stanford University in 1935. The company started in a garage in Palo Alto during a fellowship they had with past Professor Frederick Terman at Stanford during the Great Depression, who they considered a mentor in forming the company. In 1938, Packard and Hewlett began part-time work in a rented garage with an initial capital investment of $538, equivalent to $10,357 in 2021. In 1939, Hewlett and Packard decided to formalize their partnership. They tossed a coin to decide whether the company they founded would be called Hewlett-Packard HP or Packard-Hewlett. HP was incorporated on August 18, 1947, and went public on November 6. Hewlett and Packard's first financially successful product was a precision audio oscillator known as the HP 200A, which used a small incandescent light bulb known as a pilot light. This allowed the HP 200A to be sold for $89.40 when competitors were selling less stable oscillators for over $200. The 200 series of generators continued production until at least 1972 as the 200AB, still tube-based but improved in design through the years. One of the company's earliest customers was Bud Hawkins, chief sound engineer for Walt Disney Studios, who bought 8 HP 200B audio oscillators at $71.50 each to be used in the animated film Fantasia. Its first full year of business was $1,563 on revenues of $5,369. Hewlett and Packard worked on counter-radar technology and artillery shell proximity fuses during World War II. The work exempted Packard from the draft, but Hewlett had to serve as an officer of the Army Signal Corps after being called to active duty. In 1942, they built their first building at 395 Page Mill Road and were awarded the Army-Navy E Award in 1943. HP employed 200 people and produced the audio oscillator, a wave analyzer, distortion analyzers, an audio signal generator, and the Model 400, a vacuum tube voltmeter during the war. In 1947, the company was incorporated with Packard as president. He handed the presidency over to Hewlett when he became chairman in 1964, but remained CEO of the company. Sales reached $5.5 million in 1951 with 215 employees. In 1959, a manufacturing plant was established in Böblingen and a marketing organization in Geneva. In 1957, HP goes public, with shares selling for $16. The company constructs its first HP-owned building in Stanford Research Park. It's designed to boost employee comfort and creativity. The first computers and printers are too expensive for the average consumer. HP aims to change all that. HP produces its first PC, the HP-85. It has intuitive peripherals and can even communicate with other computers. During HP's 25th year, the company invents the atomic clock, capable of coordinating international time to within a millionth of a second. It's the most accurate clock ever invented. In 1966, HP Laboratories opens. HP Labs conducts research into new technology. The same year it opens, HP Labs invents light-emitting diodes, now known as LEDs. In 1996, flags fly at half-staff across Silicon Valley to mourn the passing of Dave Packard. Bill Hewlett passes away in 2001 and receives a similar tribute. Although Bill and Dave are gone, HP continues to innovate. In 2001, Intel and HP team up to develop a Tanium architecture, which advances computers from 32 to 64 bits. 3 years later, an image compression algorithm developed by HP Labs is used by NASA to create high-resolution images of Mars transmitted by NASA's Spirit rover. The original HP garage in Palo Alto is listed in the National Register of Historic Places as the birthplace of Silicon Valley. Today, HP is the world's 59th largest company, and they continues to innovate. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe and give it a like.